Hi, and welcome to the mini workshop on Google Docs and working on getting your paper or project within the academic standards set in your assignment. So we're going to start with formatting. You can see that we have several paragraphs here that it's all single spaced. You might need your paper double spaced, so you can highlight the text that you need double spaced. If you're on a Windows computer, you can hit Control A on your keyboard, and that's going to highlight all of the text in your document. We're going to go up to Format in the toolbar, go to line spacing and select double. Next, we're going to talk about font choice. As you can see, the font right now that's selected is Arial size 11. We're going to change that to Times New Roman size 12, and we can do that right here in this ribbon. You can change this to whatever your assignment says your requirements are. Next, we're going to talk about headers and footers. Again, we can go up into Insert, Headers, and we can choose header. You have to do this one at a time. If you have a running head requirement, which is something that happens with an APA formatting, you can type that right into the running head that's here. We can format this, so if we need to match this to the rest of our font type and size, and then we need to right justify it, again, we can do that with this align button here in the ribbon, and we can just click out of that. Our header is all set. We can insert our page number, so we can choose whichever one we want to choose. We can say first page is different or not. We can see that it automatically went to page 1. There are some additional tools that you might find helpful as you're working within class requirements. The first is the word count. So if you highlight something, say a paragraph, you can go to Tools, select word count, and you can see how many words are selected. You can also see how many words are in the document in its entirety. The next trick I'm going to show you is, again, you can either highlight or just leave the whole document unhighlighted, go up to Tools and choose Spelling and Grammar. You can choose to have things highlighted or not. You can see that there's one right here. This is only your first check. You always should make sure that you proofread this. You can do that in multiple ways. Third and finally, we're going to talk about sharing. Sharing Google Documents can be very complicated, especially here at GCC, because our faculty don't always have access to Google Doc and Google Doc requirements. So we're going to talk about 3 different ways to share this. First is how you can save it as a doc or a PDF. You go up to File in the toolbar, and you're going to go to Download, and then choose which file type you can download. So it's either a Word doc or a PDF or whichever other file type you might need. Next, you can always give access. So you can go up to the share button that's at the top of the toolbar there, type in an email address and hit enter. And that's going to add that person to have access to this. As an editor, you can always change what access level they have. And finally, we're going to exit out of there, and you can always send this document via email right from in here. You're going to go to File, and then you are going to go to email as attachment. And again, you can type in whoever's email you need to send this to. Hit enter on your keyboard to make sure that that's inserted properly. You can enter a message. Hi, Professor, here's my email. Thank you, Chelsea. And you can choose which file type, so you can send as a Word document or a PDF, whichever you want to do, and then you would hit send. That's it. That's our walkthrough for Google Docs. We hope this was helpful.